CIGF 24. My roots, my future, my heritage, my pride. This is Western Cape Indigenous Games Festival 2024. Malikali Kujo Cape Onlands. Asante Metro.
Okay, na even see kung may tawag.
Don't forget to tune on YouTube. Just search Western Cape Indigenous Games Festival. We're live on YouTube. Mr. Freddy Jacobs, I need you, sir.
Okay, we crowd mag
in the house, love life in the house, and thank you. The minister already in the house. He's been walking around, watching the beautiful teams, taking pictures with all the teams. So it's going to be an amazing experience.
Pero out women ni medyo full ano, try like amalan tira.
Shortly, so the teams, I know you've been ready for a while, but it's our izaqala ngoku.
Sizawuqala, we're about to start as soon as our VIPs sit down. Yasuka, ndaba ndaba. Hiyo, 3 days. Western Cape Sports School. That's where we are at. If you don't know it, now you know. For those that are not aware, it's not as cold as it appears. If you buckle your boat, if you move your body, you'll realize, it's not that cold. So it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. Hiyo.
It is Ukolani if my eyesight is correct. He is a put. And first on stage, we want to call upon Cape Winelands joining us. Join the Cape Winelands. Come down. 2024. Hiyo Indigenous Games. He is a Cape Winelands Koyika. Hiyo Cape Winelands. Hiyo Cape Winelands ons beweeg. Ons begin. Hier. That is it. Cape Winelands is the first team. Can we have Central Karoo coming down? Thank you, Central Karoo. Ons beweeg, ons begin. It's happening. It is the 2024 edition of the Indigenous Games. It's the provincial. It's the best of the best. If you didn't know, now you know. After Cape Winelands, then we have is a Cape Central Karoo. Yes, right. Central Karoo. You are right, Central Karoo. Osa. Central Karoo kom, papa kom. Hiyo ZB, bakulule Central Karoo maise. Hiyo. 2024 Western Cape Indigenous Games. The festival is happening at the Western Cape Sports School. After he's a Garden Route. Keep walking, Garden Route. Keep walking. I like it. Keep walking. Join us. Bakulule ZPU Garden Route. Here. Cape Islands. The Chias. Oh, if you didn't know, now you know. Good morning. I man. I make me so old. Mr. Nochal. Western Cape Indigenous Game Festival is 2024. The weather is playing along with us. It's not too hot. Oza Garden Route, Oza. Garden Route must keep walking. Garden Route must come. Oza. Thank you, Garden Route. Beautiful. Oh, Cape Winelands. Oh, Indigenous games, you don't now you know. Haibo, here, here. Oh, ex Wambanayo, Mr. Sean Peterson, here, Cape Winelands. Haibo, hey, come on. I'm going to keep quiet and let the team do what they do best. Here, Minister, here. The spirit is moving the Minister. Come on. Haibo, Indigenous games. Here, Cape Winelands, here. I'm not saying anything, but it seems like a minister is choosing a team. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, but Haibo, Minister, Haibo. Is this so obvious? Haibo. After garden route, can we have overbag? Let's walk overbag on Spovier Pounds Com. 2024 Indigenous Games here. It's starting, the minister is moved. Haibo. If you don't move like the minister, you're gonna think it's cold outside. Here, come on. This is how it happens. Leading by example. 2024 Indigenous Games. But Minister, you're not supposed to be wearing your Khoisan clothes. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. The Leon cloth and the bare chest, ekframanet. Here. This is Central Karoo, Minister. Central Karoo. Let's come van Vera, van Beaufort West, let's Lankarai, maar let's hier. You can see, Minister, they are ready, they're excited. It's Central Karoo. They are here in the provincial championships. Say Central Karoo, Fatala, Fatala. Here, garden route. Here, come on. West Coast, Osa, West Coast. I can see you walking, I like it. Oh. The Indigenous Games. This is the Western Province. It's a provincial champ of champs, baby. It's the best of the best. Oh, there's garden route. Heleskopmanet. It's just ninjas. Exini. Oh, maybe they're coming from Nepal. Haibo. Hasai. Garden route. Hi. They've got the ocean. That's garden route. Haibo. Come on. Here. Cake minister. Cake aso. Ha. Ha. Hi, oh, hele squad teammates. Hi, hele squad. Let's have wach. Let's have wach. Overback, my chance. Here. Hi, bo.
Ninjas. They take a bow. It is the garden route, Minister. It's 2024, it's the Indigenous Games. It's international, it seems so. Overberg is here, sir. I can see Metro is also coming down. He's Overberg. And Minister, they're not far. Just over the hill. Over St. Laurence Pass, then you get them. Overberg. They're close, they're neighbors. I see Sutu people also. Oh. Beautiful. West Coast. It is the Western Cape Indigenous Camp. It's the festival. 3 days long. Today, tomorrow, and then the last day. It's the close one on the last day. They send beautiful faces. Some of them will be angry because they've met their target. Some will be crying because they just missed it. It's the West Coast. West Coast.
Games is 2024. It's Cape Town. Hypo. Who's here for the first time in Cape Town? Yes, the Kierika. I say, they was nooit in the Kaap. I can see, I was nooit in the Kaap. West Coast, are you ready? Oh, West Coast, are you ready? Oh, het hulle vir saamgebring? Nee, geen first minister. No fish. Wie is die firste? Waar is die firste persoon van West Coast? Where are they coming from? Vredendal. Oh, are you ready? What, are you gonna dance? Oh, hey bo, hey bo, hey bo, hey. Weisons, mama, weisons. Hey, 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 hey bo. Yes, hey bo, West Coast baby. Hey bo, hey bo, hey, hey, hey bo, hey bo, hey bo. Is Metro ready? Hey bo, good time fag, hey bo. Here. Okay, so we're gonna start soon. So tell about our first Delta so that we can start. Okay, we're about to start. Thank you very much. My name is Lali. I'll be your program director for today. So to kick things off, can you give yourselves a big round of applause? Thank you. To officially welcome, I'm going to call the chairperson of the LOC, Mr. Johannes Wilbach, to the stand. Can you please give him a big Indigenous game round of applause?
Good morning, everybody. Can I have an Indigenous Games good morning? That's good. Now, this is the day that we've been waited for. A day to showcase our Indigenous Games talent. And first, I want to say thank you for the minister for being with us. Soos julle self kan sien, die minister is net so mal soos ons is. The minister did give some districts a nice, warm welcome, except for the host, the Metro team. The minister said he don't want to be biased. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome all our VIPs, everybody that's sitting here on the stage. Please make it a point that you enjoy this day with us. It's always a good thing to have those who is financing these games with us. But luckily, they are all represented here. We need money. Am I right? I say. Then also a warm welcome to our LOC, who put these games together, who have done all the hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, then I also want to welcome all the participants. This day is actually about you. You are the VIPs of today. So, a warm welcome to all of you. Can we give the participants a nice warm of applause? I want to give a welcome also to our media team. Today you can see there's a lot of cameras pointing at you. Newspapers, radio stations, welcome to you guys. And then to the performers, those who's going to entertain us, we also want to welcome you. And then last but not least, our own chef de mission, our own director, our own daddy, Mr. Pilasande Machwili. Welcome to him also. Welcome Indigenous Games family. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much, Mr. Program Director.
Thank you very much, sir. Could you please give another round of applause? Thank you very much. We're going to get to the formal proceedings, which is going to be the singing of the national anthem. So as we are getting it ready, those that I can will ask everyone to be standing for the singing of the national anthem. If you are a gentleman, you have to unhood because it's a sign of respect. And you are not the president of the country, so you do not put your fist on your chest. You stand on attention as a citizen of the country. And not hands on the pockets, please, when the national anthem is being sung. It's a very respectful part of our culture. So as it starts, umingwazi iyakhululwa into ethweleyo. You must remove the hood from your cope as part of respect to the national anthem. Sisikeleli Afrika maluphakanyisu pondolwayo izwa imithandazo yethu Nkosi sikelela thina lusapho lwayo Morena buluka sichabasa Yesu Ufeise lintwali matwe Siburuke sichabasa Yesu sichabasa South Africa, South Africa.
Die blauw van onze hemel, uit die diepte van ons Heer. Hoor ons ewige gebegtes, waar die kranse antwoord gee. Sounds the call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. Woo! Partij van jullie was bekommerd. Nee, let me carry die stemmen. Ken de national anthem. Thank you. Okay. The marimba group. Can we have the marimba group come close? The marimba group, can they come? As they come close. Who will it tell my one day? I go. Itini. I go. Atini. Marimba group. If you want to, you're more than welcome to sit down. You can sit on a top it's up to you. You are allowed to sit if you would like to. Nabe, bukele, bonoabe. Azisha Marim, Basish, Aisham. Aikukuse, hiyo. While we are still getting the marimba ready, I would like to acknowledge our guests, our VIPs. We do have our minister, as you saw, the Honorable Mr. Ricardo Mackenzie, also our director from the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport, Ms. Danielle Manuel, she's also part of it. Danielle. We thank God for this day. We thank God for this day. We are here to rejoice. Colors, we are South Africans. We are not colors. We are South Africans. Let's unite. Let's unite. We are celebrating our heritage. I thank you. Give you a round of applause. Okay.
Mr. Loisa Mangomo from Love Life, also in our midst. Dr. Jacob Manro, also in our midst. Mr. Lebhang Maile, also in our midst. No, Mr. Papi Takado. Iyo Azisha.
Here. Give them a big round of applause. It's an Indigenous Games. Sabulela is a Warimba group, Oscar Mpete High School. They are part of the mod program. So now, if you want to dance like them, join the mod program. It should be in your mod schools. If not, ask your nearest person to get you. Okay. Okay, thank you to Metro Sabulela. So, for our purpose of the day, I would like to call upon the Director of the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport Development. Where is Mr. Nehemiah? Did she run away? Oh, there she comes. Big round of applause!
Asimkhwele izandla sanoba nomona. Ah, say beautiful, beautiful.
Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Lovely. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, we are here to celebrate you today. How wonderful and beautiful you are. Today we gather to celebrate and honor this profound significance of Indigenous games and preserving essentially who we are as a people. So Indigenous games to us as a nation is not just games and entertainment, but they're part of our history, part of our culture, our traditions, values, and stories that come from our grandmothers, games that come from our grandmothers. So we're here to celebrate our rich history that we are committed to taking forward. And these games, these traditions that we play today are symbolic of who we are, our beautiful landscape, our resources, and our lifestyles. And each and every game represents part of who we are. So we're not just playing for the next 3 days, but we're learning about each other. We're learning about each other as people, about our families and our life stories. We're learning to celebrate each other and how beautiful we are as a people of South Africa. So the games illustrate the importance of our diversity, our ability to cooperate, the discipline that we have, and our respect for each other. The games, importantly, is also a bridge between our collective past and our shared future. And as we celebrate our collective past, we also accept the responsibility of crafting our shared future together and carrying the games through with us. Of our Indigenous traditions remains vibrant and alive. So I wish you well in celebrating us as a nation together over the next 3 days. Thank you.
Big round of applause once again. Thank you very much to our director. We have a primary group, dancers. They're going to be starting. Then after, we will also get to Iyo. We'll also have message of support from Dr. Jacob Monroe. Hosa, mabaze mama. One, two.
Sabulelana soja kwenza njani nabo Afriki obuswangu bani Sabulelana soja kwenza njani nabo Afriki obuswangu bani Sabulelana soja kwenza njani nabo Afriki obuswangu bani Lana soja kwenza trying to reach out, yelling to be heard. Mama, 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 where are you? Ndingadeni ndiyolela kwisiziba sentandabuzo. Ndiyoyika, tight, I can't move. Dear Lord, ndiyathandaza ndibonise indlela yokuphuma kobumnyama bembandezelo. Ndihlangule emlonyeni wesiyoko sokufa. I am strong yet fragile. I shiver in distress. I am standing. No, I am walking. Saddened by my situation. Alone in the shallow depth of my thoughts. I am lost and cold. I slip and slide into my sad reality. Suppressed, my emotions are scattered around. I can only imagine the path, the distance, the depth. I am in pain. My cry in vain. I am still alone. Kumnyama kum, eli linxeba elinzulu elingasokuzela ncibeka. Eli linxeba elinzulu elingasokuzela ncibeka.
Thank you, Ikaya. Enkosi. Siyaphuma, Enkosi. Siyaphuma, Enkosi. Enkosi. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please, big round of applause for primary school Aglulanga. It's not easy to be on stage. We want to give them a big round of applause. Okay, we are moving along in our program. For the message of support, I would like to call upon Dr. Jacob Monroe on stage. A big round of applause. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Team Western Cape. Aye, Team Western Cape. Aye, Minister Mackenzie. Aye, Director of Sport Development, Ms. Daniel Manuel. Aye, DISEC officials who are on stage. Aye, Deputy Director, Mr. Pila, Recreation, Mr. Pila Sande Makwili. Aye, the LOC chairperson, Mr. Johannes Wilbach. Aye, Love Life. Aye, government stakeholders. Aye, all the media houses. Aye, to all the LOCs, participants, and everyone who's here today, the parents, the community at large. Greetings. As we celebrate the Indigenous Game Festivals, we honor not just the spirit of competition, but also the rich history, culture, and heritage that these games symbolize. Indigenous games indeed play a crucial role in South Africa, offering a connection to our ancestral roots and reminding us of the importance and the significance of preserving our diverse cultural heritage. These games are a bridge between generations, fostering unity, identity, and a sense of pride in our shared history. The significance of Indigenous games in South Africa cannot be overstated. They are, Minister, more than a mere recreational activity. They are deeply tied to our cultural expressions, promoting a sense of community and collective memory. They represent a living heritage that encourages mass participation across all demographics, ensuring that every South African, young and old, can indeed actively engage in the preservation of our cultural traditions. Minister Mackenzie, beyond cultural preservation, Indigenous games offer economic potential. With the right support, they can become a platform for local tourism, entrepreneurship, contributing to the GDP through sports tourism, festivals of this nature, and local enterprise developments. By showcasing or demonstrating these games on a larger platforms of this nature, we can create jobs, stimulate small businesses, and invite both local and international spectators to engage with the cultural richness of our communities. These games, Minister, also hold tremendous power in promoting mass participation. They are inclusive by nature, inviting people from all walks of life to take part, regardless of physical ability, age, or background. Minister Mackenzie, indeed, the Indigenous Games are accessible, requiring minimal infrastructure and allowing for widespread participation in rural and urban communities alike. In doing so, Indigenous Games foster social cohesion and physical activity among South Africans. To ensure sustainability and growth of Indigenous Games, they must continue to be infused into the education system for grassroots to higher education levels. The Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, in collaboration with the Department of Basic and Higher Education, must continue to prioritize the integration of these games into school curriculums and universities. They will not only promote cultural education, but also provide necessary foundation for future generations to continue the legacy of Indigenous Games. Mr. Makwili, university students as leaders and future professionals can play an integral role in this mission. By serving as ambassadors for the Indigenous Games, they can effectively administer and promote these activities within their communities. Through community engagement projects, students can organize festivals, train younger participants, and build a strong culture of participation around these games, ensuring their place in the hearts and minds of all South Africans for many generations to come. The Indigenous Games Festival play a crucial role in linking heritage with sport development in South Africa. By promoting traditional games, we provide a platform for grassroots participation, nurturing young talent and fostering inclusivity. These games offer a unique opportunity to strengthen community engagement, physical fitness, and national unity, while contributing to the broader sport development agenda. By continuing to integrate Indigenous Games, we ensure that future generations embrace both cultural heritage and the value of sportsmanship, laying the foundation for long-term growth in the sport landscape of South Africa. In closing, Minister Mackenzie, it is therefore imperative that we all support or rally behind the Indigenous Game Festival and recognize it as it is a beacon of our shared heritage. With the collective support of government institutions, educators, and community leaders, as well as Indigenous Games will thrive and contributing to social and economic fabric of South Africa. Together, let us celebrate this festival and commit to nurturing these games. I wish you all everything of the best in your 3-day participation of the Indigenous Games Festival. Thank you very much.
Another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Jacob Munro. Please do not move. Ababahambayo. You will not be allowed into the accommodation place. We are almost finished, so we are asking people not to move. Rather, you should come back and be part of the proceedings. This is our Goiba. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and call upon our Honorable Minister, Minister Ricardo Mackenzie. He's a very active minister since day one, and I think he'll be active until. Thank you. Big round of applause for the minister.
Until. Program Director, Mr. Mpumelelo Lali, Dr. Jacob Moore, Sport and Recreation Activist, the Western Cape Manager of Love Life, Mr. Loyiso Mankomo, colleagues from the National Department of Sports, Arts and Culture, Mr. Lebogang Maile and Mr. Papi Takudu, the chairperson of the local organizing committee, Mr. Johannes Welbach, the director of sports development, Ms. Danielle Manuel, Molweni, goeiemorgen, good morning, everyone, and ons sê hoya in die Kaap. Hoya, hoya! En ons sê hoya! Hoya, hoya! Yes. Welcome to the Western Cape Indigenous Festival of 2024. I want to say a special thank you to the teams representing our districts, the team from the Cape Winelands, the team from the Central Karoo, the team from Eden, the team from Overberg, the team from the West Coast, and of course the team here in the Metro, our hosts. Thank you for hosting our districts here in the beautiful Western Cape Sports School. Today is just not a start of the 3-day festival of celebration of our heritage, culture, and excellence. We are here to celebrate our collective heritage and to honor the cultural diversity that makes South Africa so unique. These games are not just about sport and recreation. They are a profound connection to our past and a commitment to our future. Indigenous games strengthen our communities, pass down important cultural values and histories to the next generation, and foster mutual understanding. It is critically important that we preserve this cultural heritage and keep teaching our young people how to play the games. So it's very exciting to see, if you don't know, that the young people who dance here this morning, they opened for the Springbokke 2 weeks ago at Cape Town Stadium. And I think let's give them a round of applause. And they also come from our Western Cape Mort Center, so thank you to the team for help developing these young people. On Mandela Day this year, I spent some time at one of our recreation centers in Langa and learned how to play NCUVA with one of our coaches, Ayanda. I just love how this game plays. It allows for fierce competition, but it's also beautifully social. So I have to tell you, those of you participating for this particular game, there's some competition because I learned how to play the game and I practice really well. So don't think there's political interference if I start winning, because I did practice. In the Western Cape, we believe that sport and recreation have the power to unite people. By celebrating Indigenous games, we are celebrating the very essence of who we are, where we come from, and the wisdom of those that came before us. These games, passed down through generations, embody the wisdoms, skills, and traditions of our ancestors. Whether it is the strategic challenge of MORABARABA, the agility of KGATI, or the teamwork of KHO-KHO, each game tells a story of community, perseverance, and ingenuity. In many ways, this festival is about reclaiming what could have been lost. Our rich heritage of Indigenous games, once at risk of fading into history, has been revived and celebrated thanks to dedicated efforts of both provincials and our colleagues at national level. From the moment the revival was launched in 2001, the goal has been clear: to preserve, promote, and celebrate these games as part of our African identity and cultural heritage. Over the past few months, between May and July, district tournaments were held across all 6 districts in the Western Cape. More than 2,000 participants showcased their skills, passion, and dedication. Today, we are proud to welcome and host more than 700 of the best players from across the province, presented by yourself here today. This festival, of course, is about competition, but it's about unity. It brings together diverse communities, bringing generations, languages, and cultures, reminding us that through sport and recreation, we can foster understanding, respect, and collaboration. So while we celebrate today, we must also look at the future. Indigenous games offers a unique opportunity to pass on valuable tradition and life skills to younger generation. So it's heartwarming to see so many young people participating in the Indigenous games. So thank you for all of the elders here today transporting these skills to the younger generation. It is through these games that we teach our youth about the importance of cultural pride, teamwork, strategy, and respect for others. In a world that is rapidly changing, these lessons are more important than ever. I encourage each of you, especially our young players, to carry these values with you on and off the field. You are not only representing the districts, your communities, and your families, but you are carrying forward the legacies of our ancestors, keeping these traditions alive and ensuring that these games remains a vital part of our heritage. None of this would be possible without the hard work of our teams at the Western Cape Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport, who do an excellent job in promoting these Indigenous games in our province. So let's give them a round of applause, please. And I also want to say a special welcome to our colleagues from the National Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport for also promoting these games at a national levels and participating and sharing their incredible experience with us. So give a round of applause for our colleagues from the National Department of Arts and Culture. I also want to acknowledge the local organizing committees, our coaches, managers, technical teams, and of course, our wonderful volunteers. Your dedication, hard work, and passion have brought us to this moment. Thank you to all the districts who are represented here today and for helping to keep the spirit of these games alive in your communities, from Vredendal to Beaufort West, Laingsburg, George, all of you, for traveling all the way to participating here today. Let's continue to build a future that respect and celebrate the diverse cultures of our province and of our country. And finally, a special word of thanks to the Western Cape Sports School, our Maths Academy, and the Athlone School for the Blind for providing the venues and facilities for this year's festival. This year is an exciting new journey for us, as each province hosts its own Indigenous festival game. Thank you again to our colleagues from the National Department of Sports, Arts and Culture for being here, and obviously, hopefully they'll give us more money for bringing more people together to these games. This year may not culminate in a national event as it is previous year, but make no mistake, what we are creating here is every bit of significant for all of us. By hosting our provincial event, we are showcasing the depth of our talent, the spirit of community, and the richness of our heritage that defines this province. Each player, coach, official, and supporter is part of something bigger, something that celebrates not just our local cultures, but also our collective South African identity and our heritage. I want to leave you with a simple but powerful reminder. Our heritage is a living, breathing part of who we are, and by celebrating it collectively, we are shaping a future rooted in pride, unity, and possibility. As you compete over the next 3 days, please remember that these games are not just about winning. They're about celebrating who we are, where we come from, and the incredible potential that lies within each of us. To all the participants, may you play with passion and integrity. To the spectators, may you cheer with pride for your teams and your heritage. And to everyone involved, thank you for making the celebrations of Indigenous games and heritage possible. Enjoy the festival and may it inspire all of us to celebrate our collective heritage with pride and passion. Happy Heritage Day, and let this game begin. Thank you.
Let's say Hoya to the minister. Hoya!
Hoya! Oh, say Hoya! Hoya, Hoya!
Hi, boss. Say the minister. Hoya! Hoya, Hoya! Thank you very much. If you're on social media, Facebook, Western Cape Indigenous Games, hashtag WCIGF24, and also we are live. Those cameras are listening for show live. Nissan Holdings, you go there, you see yourself, you look so beautiful. They'll be here. Cape Town TV is here. Yo, man, somebody is listening for you. I say. So, you are at national and even international Indigenous Games, baby. Oh, yeah! I say. Good. The dancers, where are you? On the vocal boat. Someone must make us warm. Was I meant to tell song a crave coat? Come on. Was I meant, sir? Sister Ina Mabasi dancers. Hosa. Can you give them a round of applause? Hosa. Aibo. Hosa. Aiye. Aibo. Hosa. Aibo. Hosa. Hiyo, 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 hiyo. Asishe. Go. Hey, ZP, Haibo, hey, how, hey, hey, culture, culture, culture. Hey, it runs in the roots. Ow, no basa uqinile kodwa ke hiyo, 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 hiyo. Inhliziyo ayiqini inhliziyo nomphefumulo. Aw, hiyo.
Shine Uminister bamchinchile. Uminister bafakumakenzi. Uminister bamchinchile. Oh, Minister bafakumakenzi. Oh, Minister bamchinchile. Oh, Minister bafakumakenzi. Oh, Minister wam.
Aibo!
Minister bamchinchile.
Assad, the Western Cape!
Oh, Minister bamfakumakenzi.
Assad, the Western Cape!
Minister bamchinchile.
This has got to! Assad, the Western Cape! Kuno!
Oh, Minister bamchinchile.
Aibo! Aibo! Kuye! 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 Kuye!
Umama wanibele. Umama wanibeleka. Mina nkhumbuluma. Umama wanibeleka. Yawena mina nkhumbuluma. Umama wandibeletha. Minister bamchinchile. Oh, Minister bafakumakenzi. Oh, Minister bamchinchile. Oh, Minister bafakumakenzi. Oh, yamina ndikhumbuluma.
Everyone, we now declare the games officially open.
Pambilingewo. Mama iya. Oh la la. Talukolo tata. Mama iya. Oh la la. Talukolo tata. Mama iya. Oh la la. Kiti pambili pambile. Kiti pambili pambile. Mama iya.
Pamilingewo, Pamisemoye, Pamilingewo, Pamilingewo, Pamilingewo. Pamilinge-o, Pamilinge-o, Pamilinge-o. What? Thank you very much. Hiyo Ngosi wa Violence, good nothing, good tower. Thank you very much. Thank you to the teams, Ngosi Cape Violence, Ngosi Metro, Ngosi Kananda. In microphone, don't go. Don't run. Jody doesn't want to go. Want to say goodbye? You'll do it at the closing. Thank you very much. Thank you to the minister.
Yes. Today we are standing with the Provincial Minister of Cultural Affairs and Sports, Mr. Ricardo Mackenzie. It is an honor to have you here on our show today. Now, obviously today is Heritage Day. We are celebrating one of the most important things that make us who we are. Now, my first question to you today is, since we are playing Indigenous games today, growing up, what was your favorite?
My favorite games when I played up was Keneki, but I also like DRIE-STOKKIES, so I'm looking forward to competing today with some of the guys here. So they are in for a treat.
Oh wow, that's amazing. We can't wait to see what you've got, and if you are a competition or the kids have a one-up on you. Now, I want to ask, what do you think is the importance of events like this in nurturing diversity, you know, amongst us as a people? Because obviously, in as much as we are different, there is something that connects all of us.
Yeah. Well, I think this day is probably, all our public holidays and days are special, but I think Heritage Day is very important because our culture and heritage, we are nothing. Without our languages, we are nothing. And I think Heritage Day is one opportunity that we should all use to unite our diverse country, because we are a diverse nation, 60 million people with different cultures, different languages, different experiences in life, and using Heritage Day is a perfect opportunity to bring all of it together. And Indigenous games such as what we will see today over the next 3 days, as a critical component of that bring people together.
That's absolutely true and lovely. Now, we can see that mainly we have the youth here, which is absolutely amazing, because as we have been seeing a trend in how our heritage is growing, it's quite declined, because, you know, most of the youth are like leaning towards the Western culture. How best do you think we can continue to encourage the youth to continue to celebrate their heritage and who they are as a people?
Well, I think opportunities, what we're doing right now, is a perfect opportunity, broadcasting what we have. I don't think we share enough of our incredible history, and that's why things are dying. That's why culture is dying. The great thing about the Western cultures, they broadcast it. So we as a people should broadcast it. So your TikTok videos, your Facebook videos, your WhatsApp status should be about your culture and your heritage. I always post what I eat on the routes in the Western Cape where I travel. I post about cook sisters, roasted cook and fat cook. I'm not doing it because I'm bored. I'm doing it because I love my heritage. I'm doing it because I love our culture. So it starts with us. It starts with every single person posting on their social media and their Facebook and their TikTok, making videos about what they love eating, what games they love playing, and that's where it starts. It starts with those simple things. So today on Heritage Day, if you can post on your Facebook, on your social media, your TikTok, whatever you eat today, whether you braai, whether you made rooster koek, vet koek, koesisters, fudge, whatever you enjoy eating at your home, that is where it begins. It starts with us.
Never did I think that I'd hear the Minister encouraging us to vlog. What a time to be alive. Thank you so much, Minister, for standing here with us and telling us more about this amazing event. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much for your time.